As dusk settled over the highway, the neon glow of a diner flickered in the distance. Sarah had been driving for hours, the rhythmic hum of her car a soothing backdrop to her racing thoughts. She decided to stop for a bite, hoping a hot meal would clear her mind. Pulling into the gravel lot, she noticed a solitary figure leaning against a battered old truck. He was tall, with scruffy hair and a leather jacket that looked like it had seen better days. Despite the chill in the air, he seemed relaxed, his hands tucked into his pockets. After ordering a coffee and a slice of pie, Sarah took a seat by the window. The diner was nearly empty, the sound of her fork clinking against the plate echoing softly. As she sipped her coffee, she felt a gaze upon her. The man from the truck had entered and was now sitting 2 tables away, studying her with an intensity that made her skin prickle. After a moment, he approached, his expression friendly but serious. "Mind if I join you?" he asked, nodding toward the empty seat. Sarah hesitated but then gestured for him to sit. "Sure, it's a quiet night." "I like quiet nights," he replied, a faint smile breaking through his rugged demeanor. "I'm Jake." "Sarah," she said, offering a cautious smile. They exchanged small talk, sharing stories of their travels, hers a search for clarity, his a quest for adventure. As the conversation flowed, Sarah felt an unexpected connection. Jake spoke of hidden trails and starlit skies, his passion infectious. But there was an underlying tension in his words, hints of a past he was reluctant to share. Suddenly, the diner's door swung open, and a group of loud patrons burst in, their laughter slicing through the cozy atmosphere. Jake's demeanor shifted. He glanced toward the door, his expression hardening. "Hey, I need to step outside for a minute," he said abruptly, standing up. "Stay here." Before she could respond, he was gone. Sarah watched him through the window, her heart pounding. He stood under a flickering streetlight, a shadow among the chaos of the new arrivals. A few minutes passed, and then she saw him talking to one of the loud patrons, the tension in his posture unmistakable. Curiosity mixed with concern, she stood up, her instincts pulling her toward the door. As she stepped outside, the chill hit her like a wave, and she could hear the muffled sounds of their conversation. "Leave her alone," Jake said, his voice low but firm. The patron laughed, an ugly sound, but Jake didn't back down. Sarah felt a surge of adrenaline. She couldn't just stand by. "Jake," she called out, stepping closer. "I'm fine." He turned, relief washing over his face at the sound of her voice. The patron's demeanor shifted, eyeing her with newfound interest. "What's this? You know this guy?" "Yeah, and I'd appreciate it if you'd just walk away," Sarah said, surprising herself with her confidence. The man scoffed, but sensing the resolve in their eyes, backed off. "Whatever. I don't need this," he muttered, retreating to his friends. Jake turned to her, his expression a mix of gratitude and awe. "You didn't have to do that," he said, visibly relaxing. "I wasn't about to let you handle that alone," she replied, a smile creeping back. They returned inside, the tension replaced by a shared understanding. The night continued, laughter and stories flowing as they savored the moment. As they parted ways later, Jake took her hand, his grip warm and reassuring. "You're something special, Sarah. Don't forget it." Driving away, she felt the weight of her thoughts lift. It was just a chance encounter, but it had ignited something in her, a reminder that even on quiet highways, unexpected connections can change everything.